need counseling. They need understanding of what's happened to them. They need an identity. They need to know the truth about the Lord. They need to be woke up to who the devil is. That's the white man. That's what the hell they need. And you add that to black people, Latinos, and they in you, brother, then you're going to be able to do something. The whole reason I'm in saying these things to you, because these things are supposed to show you and give you hope. It's supposed to make you say to yourself, you know what, we got a kingdom coming. You know what, the Lord's judgment is coming. You know what, let's change our life.
Whoa. Shalom, Israel. This Chop and Cut. I mean, episode 15?
14.
14. The water, sir. Episode 14. I mean, you over here on the ISUPK Virginia, ISUPK Eastern Shore, and ISUPK Baltimore with Officer of 1,000 Aisha Allah. Give him my hand.
Oh, shit.
Man.
Shalom, Lord Christ,
Officer 500 Yugadar out of Virginia. Give him a hand.
Shalom, Lord in Christ, what it do?
Shalom, Lord in Christ, what it do, sir? And Officer 500 Kerala come out of Baltimore. Give him a hand. What's going on? Yahweh Shema Sharak Thumb Israel. Yahweh Shema the Thumb by Hashem Yahweh Shai sisters. I'm saying we're gonna play a promotional video from one of the brothers in Virginia.
Alright, so lock it. Let me put that full screen like that. Boom. Alright.
Is it true that in the Bible, blacks and Hispanics are better than white people?
Absolutely. So-called blacks and Latinos and Native Americans are extremely better than our oppressor. Ones that you would consider your Donald Trumps, the ones that you would consider your Joe Bidens and your Epsteins and people like that. Now, and here's the thing too, right? Even off the record, this is how I know we as a people, we're so far better than our oppressor. We've been treated like absolute garbage, and we've been treated like absolute trash, and we've been treated so terribly. And even though through all the oppression that our oppressor inflicted on us, we still give him our love. We still give him our respect. We still find a way to live amongst him. But if the shoe was on the other foot, which it has been, our oppressor has been treated terribly by other nations and races of people, and they fought back. 9/11, it was on record that the Arabs dropped them towers and ran planes in them towers. On record. What we know now, I'm not saying it isn't true. And that's information that comes out, but on the record, it was Arabs who flew them planes into the towers, and they retaliated. You understand? That's what our oppressor does. When it comes to the Holocaust, the so-called Jewish man, Amalek, Ashdod, the synagogue of Satan, according to the Bible, they made sure every last German in Germany paid for what they've done. But when it comes to us, that's what makes us better than them. Now, when you want to talk about the Bible, God said, what you inflicted on us, he's going to inflict on you double. And remember, the podcast Chop and Cut is every Sunday at 7 p.m. Any officer can tune in, come in, no matter on video or even by voice. Make sure you're there.
Even me?
Even you.
Goddamn, I'll be there, you right.
Damn right.
That's right.
I pray that you'll understand.
Is it true that in the Bible, blacks and Hispanics are better?
Let's get out of hand. Let's get out of hand. The water to Officer Uriah for that shout out, you know what I'm saying, and that wisdom, you know. What's up? Good work, y'all.
Yeah, crazy promo. Crazy promo. That was Tawab right there.
Y'all know what video we getting into first. I think the lineup we got is the brother in a wheelchair that is a veteran inside of the U.S. military army who served and was shot. He survived, but he was shot while he was in a wheelchair. We still got a lot more on the troops being sent into to go up against the cartel, and the troops being sent into DC. Saying so, we got 3 videos. Y'all know which one y'all want to start with?
Either one don't matter. We could get to the wheelchair since you mentioned that one first.
Come on.
Pretty controversial.
Yeah, that's a crazy video.
Come. We can get straight into that one, sir.
Yeah, no sweat. So, Will, you said in the notes to pick this one up from the 12-second mark.
I think so. I put it right under the video. I can't remember offhand.
No sweat. But just before the 12-second mark is where you see, you know what I'm saying, the shooter. He takes the guy that's when you can see him take the damn patch. Looks like he took it off his bag or out of his bag or somehow off of him. So I'm gonna start it back just a taste. So you can see him come up and take the shit. Hold on, let me go. Full screen sharing. Was the audio low for that last video? Or was it just on my end?
It was kind of low.
Okay, no sweat.
To me, it was kind of low.
Yeah, all right. Hopefully this one won't be. Yeah. All right, so we sharing. All right, I'll leave us up with this one. All right, should be able to see it. Let me know if y'all don't hear it.
July 31st, around 4 p.m., Seattle.
All right, you seen that? It's like I hate to stop it already, but you can see this guy right here. He coming up, and I guess the guy in the wheelchair is a black man. He comes up. This white guy right here comes up, and you can see him reach down and take something away from him. And it's like a big ass patch too.
Around 4 p.m., Seattle police say this first around 4. This happened on July 31st, around 4 p.m.
Yeah, I seen him take it, snatch it out of his bag. He got it in the tank.
Yeah, he took the man in the wheelchair. He took something from that man, regardless of what the hell it is. That was the initial aggression.
Yeah, that's robbery.
Yeah, it's theft. Goddamn theft.
Facts. That's
something from a brother in the wheelchair.
It's assault.
Yeah, it's type shit. Whatever.
Facts. That's a lot. That's theft and that's assault.
And it's just despicable because the man's in a wheelchair. That's like one of those universal unwritten things in the world. You know what I'm saying? You don't mess with nobody in a wheelchair. You know what I'm saying? You got to be a special kind of wicked. You know what I mean? To run afoul to a cat with a handicap. You know what I'm saying? Or a disability. That's just out of bounds. No matter pretty much what's going on,
It's a lot. Yeah.
But this ain't. Go ahead.
That's just like what Trump would do. You know what I mean? Take advantage of the weak. You know what I mean? Right. Take advantage of the homeless. You know what I mean?
Right. And this ain't the first time I seen Edomite flip somebody out of a wheelchair or do something to somebody in a wheelchair. We covered that round about episode 3 or 4, if I ain't mistaken.
Facts. Salaki.
Remember that? Go ahead.
You talking about Amalek, the brother with the dog in a wheelchair, right?
Exactly. They sure enough did. It was Amalek and them. They flipped that cat out the damn wheelchair and kept it moving. It's ridiculous. But that's what it is.
Well, that's in their blood, though.
Salakia? Oh, it's in
their blood. Yeah, that's in their blood. They did that. They have a reputation of doing that in the earth. You know what I'm saying? What they did to us when we was coming out of Egypt. You know what I mean? They attacked our old. You know what I mean? That was at the end of our camp. And even when they did it in Gaza, when they attacked those hospitals in Gaza, the Arabian news sites were saying this is something that they do. This is something that they do. They attack hospitals. what I'm saying? But this is the type of people that Trump is raising up in the earth. He's raising up criminals like this. He's empowering them. But it's a lot, you know.
Yeah, no sweat. So now let's see how this plays out. The white man took the damn patch off the black man in the wheelchairs, like he took it off like a bag or something hanging from his chair, and then it escalates from there. Jeez.
Seattle police say the suspect, 32-year-old Gregory Tim, is charged with first-degree assault. They say that Tim approached the victim and grabbed a military patch from him. The victim accused Tim of stolen valor.
So what he took from him was a military patch?
What kind?
Like, all right, so that means, I guess, like people that have military patches in general typically are like what they call veterans. Is that a fair assumption?
Not so much that he a veteran. It's that he a veteran, but he's decorated. You know what I'm saying? So he probably got those medals. You don't like you'll go in the military, but that don't necessarily mean you're gonna get any medals. You know what I'm saying? So the fact that he got medals, you know what I'm saying, that means that he was decorated, you know what I'm saying, exceptional in his military service. You feel me? So when the reporter is saying that he accused them of stolen valor, that's like somebody pretending to be in the military. And again, that's not a crime per se, you know what I'm saying? Either way it goes, he's not no law enforcement officer. He should never put his hands on a brother, you know what I'm saying? But that's his excuse for what he's doing. So
so you saying that the white man was accusing the black man of what they call stolen valor, which is when you pretend like you was in the military and that you're a veteran, but you never were. You know what I mean? So they Esau take a lot of offense to that, you know. But what was his?
If I'm not mistaken, he ain't never been in the military. I don't even think he's ever been in the military.
Esau never in the military? You said the white man
never in the military? I don't even think he was in the military.
Damn. Okay, so he not even a veteran himself, and he just so disgusted thinking that this man is stealing valor, stealing some type of pride or some type of false representation of being ex-military, and he's just offended by that. So offended, he goes and he, takes something from the man. You understand? All right, so I'm with you so far.
And pulled out a knife, and that's when police say Tim grabbed a gun and shot the victim in the chest.
All right, so it said that so the black man, after the dude comes up to him, takes the patch, probably running his mouth and whatnot. The brother in the wheelchair pulls out a knife, probably to defend himself. You got this crazy white man telling you, you know what I'm saying, you ain't no ex-military. You know what I'm saying? Give me that patch.
Right.
Snatch the patch from him.
Then
so the
rob
man in the wheelchair pulls out some sort of self-defense weaponry. You understand? And again, he's in a wheelchair. What is he going to do? Roll after you and poke you with it? Like it's to me, it's a very limited threat. At that point, you get it? Like
it's a lot, y'all. The one if I made.
Go ahead.
No, I was gonna say he had a knife. From everything I read, the guy is always out there on that waterfront. You know what I'm saying? He was injured in a drunk driving. A drunk driver hit him some years back, which left him disabled. You feel me? So he's always up on that waterfront. You will see on the back of his wheelchair, you see the flag. You know what I'm saying? So again, and anytime you out in a world like that, you need protection on you. You know what I'm saying? So he has a knife on him, and he has a holstered airsoft pistol. It's not even a real pistol that he has. It never left out the holster. So again, and you stole something from him. So he's reaching for that again because you done took his personal belongings. You know what I'm saying? But again, you can even tell in the video how he's moving. He's not in a position to hurt anybody. You know what I'm saying? I yield right there.
So you saying he didn't brandish the fake gun that he had even. He wasn't like, he didn't start waving it and pointing the damn thing. It was just it
Facts,
was
facts.
there, but he did pull out a knife. You understand? I can't really hear what the black guy is saying. The brother in the wheelchair, I can't hear what he's saying. But I
Yeah,
imagine
I
it's
wasn't able to
something
pick up any audio from him.
to back the fuck up or something like that. You know what I mean? Give me my stuff back. You know. Anywho, let's check it out.
Well, it's a
I'm gonna
lot.
take it back a second.
And even with that though, like when you watch the interview with the brother, because the brother did survive. You know what I'm saying? He did survive. And when you read when you listen to the interview, he said he was actually reaching for his ID to show him, to prove to him, even though he shouldn't have to prove to him. He was reaching for his ID, his military ID, to prove that no, I am a veteran.
Come on, stop. Listen. Now that's one thing I do remember in the white man yelling at him. Show me your ID. Show me your ID. Just like the cops do. You know what I'm saying? When they pull you over. License and registration, or give me your ID and shit like that. So he was going for his ID. That's tough. All right, we'll let it run a bit. Take it back.
A knife, and that's when police say Tim grabbed a gun and shot the victim in the chest.
So this is the man that did the shooting. This is the brother that he shot at over here. I mean, he like leaned back in this chair. You know, like he ain't. Never mind. All right.
Fact. I mean, no, you to correct. He's no threat. He ain't no threat.
Yeah, not when Whitey McLegs can just walk the hell away. if he walks 4 miles per hour, then he can elude this man in the wheelchair that's holding a knife. But instead, he stands about 15 feet away from him, and pulls out a gun. Has a terrible time with it.
Show me your ID. Fucking gun on.
No, hold on. Hey, Salaki, I got another video. Of this. I'm gonna pull up because I don't know why it's showing like the next video like that. All right. So just give me 1 second. I'm gonna share this is another kind of view of the altercation. Salakia. Hold on, let me full screen. Audio. Now this one don't have like all the commentary or whatnot, but it's kind of got it's got some angles. Y'all think we would be too wild because they don't blur nothing out on this one? Y'all think that'll be fine? Judgment call. This is from mature audiences, sort of. All right, I'm gonna just let it run. Well, a little bit, I guess. But I believe this picks up from after he took the patch from the man. All right. So here Esau, he going in the bag and backing up. Doom, doom, doom. Boom. Shot him. Did you hear it? Or was that not loud enough? Well, you can see it even. Yeah, I mean, like it was. He shot that man just that fast. He pulled his gun out of his bag, backed up from him, and then shot him in the chest. And look, then he stands there. Look, and he was standing there still pointing the gun at him. Did you see that? Even after he shot him, he was standing there still pointing the gun at him. Look, the man wasn't doing nothing at the time that dude pulled the trigger. There was nothing going on. So this was a crime.
All right, everybody.
Look, he yelled, "It's all right, everybody." Now I don't know if anybody here is familiar with firearms. You know, in the UPK, we definitely teach that if you are eligible to, you know what I'm saying, uh, participate in extracurricular activities involving firearms, whether it be just general gun safety trainings and whatnot. Guy with the gun is malfunctioning. This guy's in the middle of what people would call a jammed gun. You'll see him like fiddling with it, get it, and turn the racket again. Like, and this is just my humble opinion. I believe he was trying to shoot him more than one time. I believe the gun malfunctioned and that jammed him up from really being able to just keep firing into him, because you know, like in the police, they don't just shoot you one time. You understand? The police gonna shoot you until that thing don't shoot no more. That's kind of what was going on right here.
All right, everybody.
Did you see him like jamming it and shaking it and shit, and then he charged it again?
Time.
And here's the thing, like,
Facts. Now you absolutely correct.
and then the only way you know that the gun, I ain't gonna say the only way, but if you go to shoot multiple times, like that's when you're gonna find out, oh, something ain't firing because I just pulled the trigger or tried to pull the trigger and nothing happened.
Right.
That's when he starts examining the damn thing and it's like, what's going on? So he clears it, shakes some shit loose, and then charges it again to, like, he's ready to go again.
The national discussion.
So that was just another angle that kind of really showed, you know what I mean, how diabolical that was. Anybody got so whatever y'all got on it, whatever commentary, whatever scriptures or whatever y'all want to hit, you know, on this topic. The floor is yours.
No, well, if anybody not gonna go, I just wanted to say from the video, you know what I'm saying, like, this is why in Romans 19 and 13, this is why before Esau and Jacob was even born, that the Most High said, Jacob have I loved, Esau have I hated. Like, because of that right there. You know what I mean? I was talking to a brother at work and he said, he told me, where you see racism at? You know what I'm saying? Like, goddamn, we going about to see some racism. If you don't see that as racism, we're about to see some racism when it's time for that white man to get justice. You know what I'm saying? That was unaliving right there in the middle, and even though it should be even more charges because he put everybody else in danger. And then you see the sneakiness with him. He tried to, this how the police say, stop resisting while they choking you and punching you and kneeing you in your stomach. He want to scream out, it's all right, everybody, when he's the thief. Right? Like, he's the he's the criminal that created the whole situation, and he's going to say, it's all right, everybody. He's also mentally insane. I mean, a lot of those oppressors need to be put in a mental facility for you to think that you can steal somebody's stuff and then think that you are doing the right thing after you did a crime.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Which is crazy. And Trump created all of these people like this. Trump created this crime right here. Like, he's so tough on crime in DC, he's putting the National Guard over into the city. But these the people that he all created. On his last presidency, it was some information that I read that said since Trump became president, 69 militias have been created. He is the villain. You know what I'm saying? He creates the crime. Yeah, he's the criminal. He even gained charges while he's in the presidency. Everything about him, you know what I'm saying, shows you that he is the criminal. He is the devil, the deceiver. Like, if you can't believe these scriptures You know what I mean? It says that the deceiver will be revealed. You know what I'm saying? Everywhere you see now, he is bringing it out. He showed you himself and he's bringing it out. And then I wanted to read Jeremiah 16 and 14.
Hey, no, hey, Salak, Yagadar, you can pull that up and share it and all of that.
I got you.
The
I got
Most
you.
High,
I'm pulling it up right now. Jeremiah 16 and 14.
Khan chapter 16, verse 14. The Most High is sitting and he's watching. You know what I'm saying? He's watching, and you want to wonder why Texas is flooding. All these wildfires is popping back up. All these earthquakes are happening. So many people, are being unalive from these natural disasters. It's because of the evil, you know what I'm saying, that these oppressors have been doing to blacks, Hispanics, and Native Indians. And this is your time. This is your judgment. You know what I'm saying? The fire of the Most High, his anger has been quenched. And now he's going to bring it down on you. You know what I'm saying? And as soon as the brother get the scripture in Jeremiah 16 and 14, man, this is something that you should pay attention to. It says, it says, give me one second. It says, therefore, behold, the
I can
days
read for
come.
you. It said,
Time.
therefore, behold, the days come, saith the Most High, that it shall no more be said, the Most High liveth, that brought up the children of Israel out of the land of Egypt.
Now it's telling you that the Most High is going to tell you. Now the reputation and who you know the Most High by, we know the Most High by like our God that took down King Pharaoh, the greatest in the world, the biggest, one of the strongest kingdoms in the world. You know what I'm saying? That was his power was displayed to the whole earth. That these blacks, Hispanics, and Native Indians, that their God is powerful. That's how they knew to fear us. Look what he did to Egypt. You know what I'm saying? He said it's going to be known as no more that you're going to know me from what I did to Egypt. You know what I'm saying? Can you go to 15?
Okay.
You're not gonna know the Most High about what he did to Egypt. You know what I'm saying? No more. You're not gonna know him by all the plagues he put on Egypt. Now you're gonna know him by a new, you know what I'm saying? Something that he's about to do that's gonna be even greater than what he did in Egypt. It said, but the Lord liveth that brought up the children of Israel from the land of the north. You know what I'm saying? And from all the lands whither he had driven them out. This is talking about North America. It's talking about where we live now. Hey, you're gonna know him by him bringing his children up Israel out of the land of the north. You know what I'm saying? Because of all of these oppression that he's putting down on the blacks, Hispanics, and Native Indians, what he did in Egypt, you're not gonna know him for that no more. You're gonna know him for a new destruction. You know what I'm saying? What he's gonna do to the land of the north. And it said, and I will bring them again into their land and the land that I gave unto their fathers. If you don't, you know what I'm saying? If you don't, but if you don't break out of the brainwashing of the Christian church and get into the ISUPK and get some real understanding of these scriptures, so you can know that you are the real Jews that the Bible speaks of, and that everything that these other nations is doing to us, all of the oppression, the Most High says it in these scriptures that he's going to save you. He's going to give you your salvation again. And this time he's going to bring you out of the land of the north. And we are in the land of the north. But I'll land my plane.
Now that's and Salaki, if I may, that's heavy. Son Officer Kara, because again, the church doesn't teach what's really inside of this Bible. You ask anybody about the children of Israel. You can even ask Amalek, who doesn't even believe in the Bible, but uses the Bible to justify them committing genocide over there in Gaza right now. You know what I'm saying? And they will all tell you their claim to fame is when the Most High brought them out of Egypt. Everybody speaks of when the Most High brought us out of Egypt. So this lets you know this is something new. This is something that has not happened yet. You feel me? And it's right here in front of our face. But because we haven't been taught what's inside of this Bible, we don't understand it and we don't know it. We don't know that we have real salvation just waiting for us. And all we got to do is come back and follow these laws, statutes, and commandments. You know what I'm saying? Now, there is one thing that you said, though. There's one thing that you said, though. I gotta take somewhat of a slight. It ain't just so much Trump. You feel me? Trump definitely has his base activated. He definitely got that old breed of devil. You know what I'm saying? That's been waiting. You know what I mean? To call you the nigga with the hard ER, and you know what I'm saying? He activated them, but this is how all of them are. You know what I'm saying? This comes from generations and generations of celebrating the slaughter and the genocide of millions of Native American Indians, the enslavement of millions of Blacks, Latinos, and Native American Indians. This is what's inside of them. You know what I'm saying? This is what's inside of them. This is who they are. You feel me? So I refuse to give Trump that much credit. You feel me? I don't want to give him that much credit. He activated a lot of them. I think they feel more emboldened now. But that guy, Gregory William Tim, you know what I'm saying? The devil that shot the brother in the wheelchair. He actually had called a case. I forget exactly. I think about a year or so back, where he drove his car into a group of Trump protesters. You know what I'm saying? Trump supporters, I think. You feel me? So even him, I don't even think he really aligns with Trump like that, but they all align and they all come together at hating Blacks, Latinos, and Native American Indians. You know what I'm saying? They don't have no line against that. They'll come together to fight against Gaza. They'll come together. They'll protest about taking over DC. They'll come together to protest the big, beautiful bill and taxes or whatever. But they'll fight against those things. But the one thing that they always are unified in is hating Blacks, Latinos, and Native American Indians. You see that on both sides. You see that on all sides. Joe Biden called us. Joe Biden is the author of the 3 strikes bill. You know what I'm saying? Clinton enforced it. Hillary Clinton called us super predators. Obama got in office and didn't do anything for Black people. Nothing whatsoever. You know what I'm saying? Crime rate through the roof in Chicago. Didn't do anything for Black people. So it's easier to point out because the Republican side, that MAGA base, is so bold with how they feel about us. But it's all sides. You know what I'm saying? It's all of them. You feel me? All them same ones, you know what I'm saying, that's swapping down that they love us. You feel me? That's a facade. That's not for real. I wanted to pull this scripture out real quick just to kind of back up what I'm saying, right? Because again, I think we'll fall into that trap of trying to say, well, it's just Trump, it's just Trump, which is just another way to excuse the rest of these devils. You know what I'm saying? When really they're no different from one another. They're no different. The Bible says, God says, what I make crooked, you can't make straight. All of them is crooked. It says the wicked go astray from the womb. You know what I'm saying? All of them come out the womb telling lies. They proud Americans. Are you proud of something that you stole? Like you said, the psychology behind this is my country when you stole this country. All blood, you took this country. Rape, robbery, murder, genocide, you took this country. But you will plant your flag on it and say it's mine. The psychology behind a nation like that, because that wasn't just one person. I've yet to see one white person jump up and just reject America. Reject America, reject everything that's been given to them. Nope, I refuse to take it. No, I'm not going to take it. You can all take it back. Just find the closest Black person to them, or find the closest Native American Indian. Here, there's my will. You can take everything I want and jump out the damn window. I've yet to see it. I've yet to see it. So to me, that tells me that they all share that same psychology. They know who we are. They don't care about what they've taken from us, and they pick and choose when it's beneficial to them. When it's beneficial for them, they'll say that they're fighting for us. Just like they did with the civil rights. They all on the front line with Martin Luther King holding line. They didn't get no dog sick on them though, but they was out there for the photo ops. You know what I'm saying? They was out there for them pictures. You feel me? They weren't at the lunch counters, but they was out there for the pictures and so forth. You feel me? So they even with the feminism movement, feminism came. They came in to swoop in to save our Black women. You know what I'm saying? All the Black men, Black, Latino, Native American men got kicked out the house. You feel me? That woman, now she getting a check for them kids. And it looked like it was a peaceable thing, but that's just a facade for them. That's a trick, and it's all of them. It ain't just Trump. But I just want to grab this scripture real quick in case one of y'all wanted to jump in. I actually got two, but I want to start here because when you see what happened to this older brother, This brother, like Offside Shala was saying, he wasn't in a position to hurt nobody. He's not in a position to hurt nobody. He's not in a position, you know what I'm saying, to do any kind of harm to that devil. Yet and still, that devil, you know what I'm saying, that devil did his best to make it seem like he was accosting him, make it seem like he was the aggressor, make it seem like, you know, I had to do it. I had to do it. And that even goes to what I'm saying. That's the reason why he said that. The reason why he throws his hands up and he says, it's all right. It's all right. You notice nobody ran to the aid of that brother in that wheelchair. No, nobody ran up and said, you stop this. No, nobody jumped in front of him to keep him from shooting again, because like Officer Shaw said, I think he would have tried it again if he could have.
Yeah. For sure.
I'm sorry, go ahead, Alwan.
No, I was just agreeing with you. For damn
Yeah, you know what I'm saying?
Like he tried.
Yeah,
His gun malfunction.
Yeah. Facts. Nobody jumped up to say, no, you stop this. His arm is still extended. And like, I really believe if he could have, he would have unloaded. You know what I'm saying? If he could have. Why? Because he had got the first one off. You feel me? I think he would have kept going, but nobody jumped to save him. It wasn't no outcries of this is terrible. Stop. No, none of that. That because this is who they are. Deuteronomy 28:49 says, the Most High shall bring a nation against thee from far. And this goes back to that scripture that Jeremiah 16:14 that you had me just pull as well, because it's talking about this nation is coming from the other side of the world from afar. It wasn't talking about a nation we had already dealt with. You feel me? It wasn't talking about, you know what I'm saying, none of the kingdoms we had already been in war with and stuff. It said, the Lord shall bring a nation against thee from far, from the end of the earth, as swift as the eagle flieth. All throughout history, that eagle has been the white man's symbol. All throughout history, it's been a symbol. You know what I'm saying? Right. German, Roman, and America, Great Britain has always been their symbol. You know what I'm saying? It says a nation whose tongue thou shalt not understand. The Native American Indians, we didn't understand their language when they came on the scene. Right. We had a language. We have our own language. You know what I'm saying? We didn't understand who these people are. You feel me? But it was the Most High letting us know they coming. You feel me? Let me get the other scripture, Salakia. I'm on a smaller screen. Here we go. All right. Because this right here kind of sums it up when it comes to them and how despicable they are as a nation and a race of people. It's no outrage. If this was some old elderly white woman in a wheelchair that a brother done pulled a gun out and shot her in the chest, this would be national news everywhere. You know, this story right here is in national news. This story is in national news. When I pulled it up and did a TikTok on it, on ISUPKVA, for everybody that's watching and want to tune in, you know what I'm saying? I had to go to Seattle, Washington, to their actual local news station to get the story. You feel me? It's not national news. Ain't no public outcry. Ain't nobody out in the street protesting. Why was he out? You know what I'm saying? Why was he out? He should have already stopped. Get rid of the guns. It's none of that. Why? Because, again, Deuteronomy 28:50 says a nation of fierce countenance. The countenance is their look, their face, the face of America. Are they proud Americans? They're not sorrowful for what they've done to us. They're not in remorse for what they've done to us. They're proud about the theft. They're proud about the robbery. They get on their own little channels and podcasts, and you know what they say? We the whole problem with the country. Not the fact that the country was founded on rape, robbery, and murder. That's not the problem. The problem is they complaining about it. The problem is they got a victim mentality. You know what I'm saying? That's the problem. And all of them feel that way. It says, which shall not regard the person of the old. That was an elderly brother. You know what I'm saying? Back when I was younger, we had a word for that. You was a punk for you running up on an elderly brother. You know what I'm saying? How you run up on somebody that can't defend themselves? You a bully. You know what I'm saying? You run up on somebody that can't defend themselves. But that's American 101. That's Esau 101. Like you were saying in Romans 9:13. That's who they are. That's Amalek 101. That's who he is. You know what I'm saying? Attack the weak, attack the old, attack the ones that can't defend themselves. That's who they are. And last part, it says, nor show favor to the young. They don't care about our youth and they don't care about our elderly. You know what I'm saying? And that's a characteristic of all of them. When they cutting off Medicaid, Medicare, SNAP, and food stamp, who you think that affects? That affects our elderly. That affects the defenseless. That affects the children who are already in poverty, who go to school to get that one little lunch meal in the school. This is how they eat. They cutting that off. You know what I'm saying? The elderly, they got to choose between my medication or my prescriptions. I'm cutting that off. They don't care about the old or the young. You know what I'm saying? And that's just who they are. You know what I'm saying? I'll leave it right there for you, Other One.
No, that was it, man. You know what I'm saying? You brothers definitely done covered the topic, you know what I'm saying, from a common sense humanitarian standpoint as well as biblically. You know?
Right.
Yeah, you have
So,
something
like,
else?
y'all,
Go
the
ahead.
one.
No
Yeah, I
sweat.
was gonna say if I may though, just real quick, you know what I'm saying? We'll give a courtesy salute to all the brothers that's out there, all the Akim, Yabashim Shabaka
Yeah,
Thumb, to all the
some stuff.
Akim that's watching, and all the Akwafi and all the sisters, Yashimala Thumb, Bashim Yawashai, you know what I'm saying? The water for y'all joining us. We got Princess Nazama Na, you know what I'm saying, checking in from New Orleans, you know what I'm saying? Ribam Officer Mataba, you feel me? We also got Officer Bakar checking in, you know what I'm saying? Shout out to you, Officer Bakar. We got Aqua Thara Pa'a, you know what I'm saying? We also got Aqua Fadessa out of VA, Norfolk VA in the building. And we also got we got Joe Rib checking in as well, Officer Sha'ala, you know what I'm saying? So Most High Christ, the water for all of y'all
What up,
joining us.
Mindy?
I just wanted to know what I'm saying.
Well done.
What's that? Okay, Most High
Salak.
Christ, Most High Christ, Most High Christ. I didn't want to say old woman nigga, you know what I'm saying? You know,
Yeah, ignore that nonsense.
Most High Christ, Most High Christ, Most High Christ. So yeah, but the water for y'all joining us. But yeah, you know what I'm saying? That's all I wanted to say. These devils don't care about the old, they don't care about the young. You know what I'm saying? That brother wasn't trying to harm anybody. You feel me? But this is just who they are. This is who they are as a nation and as a people. You know what I'm saying? We have got to get that through our head. The enemies of the Most High are our enemies. And that's not going to change. I said repeatedly, you can't sing it away. You can't dance it away. You can't hug it away. You can't love it away. You can't vote it away. You know what I'm saying? And yeah, that brother riding around with an American flag on the back of his wheelchair trying to love it away. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And it's just not possible with these people. They're gonna always find fault with us. You know what I'm saying? I yield right there.
Nah, like you, Salaki, get that brother a hand, man. That brother a hand. Get that. Nah, like what you were saying was heavy. Like what more could that brother do, man? That brother, I mean, is he a legit veteran? Did they find that out?
Facts, he is. Yeah, he is. He got out the military, and after he got out the military, like I said, he was hit
That was when he
by a drunk driver. And you know,
Yeah,
anybody that's in the military, you know what I'm saying, their patches, their medals, they medals of honor or whatever, they worked hard for that. You know what I'm saying? I'd have been in Esau's military, you know what I'm saying? Most High Christ, the Lord pulled me out of there when he did. You feel me? But that becomes your life. You know what I'm saying? That becomes your life. That's a 24-hour a day job. You feel me? So for that man to do that, and then when you Black, Latino, Native Indian, who are the main people that comprise the military, you hit with racism all day long. But it's the job, so you got to sit there and kind of deal with it. You know what I'm saying? Them devils can't stand you. They're always second guessing you. They're always questioning your accolades and so forth. So for you to actually survive, get through it, you know what I'm saying? Get honorary discharge, and you come out with some medals or whatever on your chest. As much as we don't promote joining Esau's military, that's not no easy feat to do. You feel me? It's not no. So when you come and steal somebody damn patches, you feel me? Of course, he has a problem with that, which he should.
Right.
Which he should. You know what I'm saying? The devil should have never even put his hands on. Should have never put his hands on.
Yeah, that brother
I
is
yield right
supposed
now.
Salaki, that brother is supposed to defend his honor. You know what I mean? Like he earned those patches and medals, and he put his life on the line for Esau and his military, and in the hopes. I don't even want to say the hopes, but with the expectation that America will now receive him as a hero. You are a hero that will be respected, that will be, you understand, that will be loved by those that you so-called fought for. And this is the love that they show this brother. This is the love that, and I'm sure this guy here is a patriot. He's such a damn patriot that anybody pretending to be a military veteran that he doesn't think is a military veteran, he's going to walk up on and take the damn military regalia that they possess. He's going to strong arm snatch it from them and walk the hell off like some big bad guy. I mean that's
Facts.
gotta be rough to endure. You know what I mean? When the ones that you fought and put your life on the line for their approval, for their love, for their acceptance, you understand, for their respect. And their respect is as much as a bullet in your chest while you're in a wheelchair, wearing, you know,
It's
some of
crazy.
the damn icons of the military that you served in. I mean, that's pretty despicable, man. You understand? But
Nah,
again, that goes
that's
to,
heavy.
yeah, that goes to that fierce countenance, man. Like it's a part of being an American. You understand? To be aggressive to anyone running some kind of offense to America. You understand?
Facts.
You know, that's why
Facts.
things heat up, you know, during these campaigns and these election seasons, you know, between the Democrats and the Republicans. Each side views the other side as something that is anti-America, that is anti-foundational, you know, to what America stands for. And they be ready to scrap over that. You understand? And it's only going to get worse. A few years ago, what was it? The January 6th, you understand?
January 6th.
Insurrection. You know,
Facts.
Donald Trump lost the election, and these cats rose up. They said, "Oh, the hell, no, to hell with giving up this presidency and this rulership over this land. We are going to storm the Capitol and disrupt the official processes required to make the to make that nomination or that election official." I mean, they hurt people, man. Did they kill a cop? Didn't the cop get killed? Am I mistaken, or did they get injured? They injured a few cops. Yeah, I mean, they could correct me on it.
Nah,
You know,
Salaki, it was a couple of them that got injured there and they did and later on.
committed
Salaki, it was a
suicide
couple that
later
was
on.
injured there and they died later on from their injuries. Some committed
Okay.
suicide, but a couple died from their injuries as well. So yeah, they actually
And
unalived a
yeah, so
couple
that
cops out
yeah.
there.
So again, violence, you
And
know,
all
equivalent
1,500
to death.
all 1,500 get a pardon.
Yeah, and they all got pardoned, every last one of them. And good night. I damn for sure saw where, you know, several of them were in and out of jail even after being pardoned for ridiculous crimes. You understand, robbery and this and that. But why not? In this land,
Facts.
you know, Esau it has this notion that they could do whatever they want in the name of America, in the name of that bird, that eagle, in the name of that flag. You understand? In the name of that Statue of Liberty, they can do whatever they want. You know what I mean? To anybody they want. And that's what we saw here on this video in full display, where a white man can see a black man. And I just don't know. Do you know how deeply seated that hatred has to be? Do you understand how deeply seated his hatred for that brother to be? To see him in a wheelchair and just wearing some military attire, and to want to put a bullet in him. Like that's diabolical, man. But that's, you know, the Bible warns us. The Bible says never trust thine enemy, man. You can never trust
Facts.
thine enemy. That is sound wisdom. That is something that will save a lot of brothers and sisters from, like you said, that journey to try to please them, to try to earn their love and earn their respect, and, you know, earn their appreciation of you. You can't make straight what's crooked, man, according to the Bible. They are vessels unto dishonor. That's it. And we need to
Facts.
accept. You understand? We need to accept that. The sooner we learn to accept that and understand that, the sooner we'll be safer. You understand? When that man in the wheelchair heard that man with all that hoopla about his patches and all of that, he should have understand he was dealing with an unaliver. You understand? Like his spider senses should have tingled, and he should have got
Facts.
the hell out of Dodge. He should have put that thing in rabbit speed, like a fancy lawnmower, and got away from him. Instead, he's trying to. You want your patch back? You want Esau's patch back? Listen, I bet you. I bet next time you'll disregard it, man. You got to. That brother has to accept that his time in that military was time wasted. and no one appreciates it. But there's a military that same brother in that same wheelchair, there's a military that he can join. You understand? Where the Lord will protect him against goofy mass unalivers like that guy. You understand? With complete disregard for public safety, complete ignorance and negligence when it comes to firearm safety. You understand? Like the Lord, what it said, when a man's ways please the Lord, he'll make even his enemies be at peace with him. You get in the ISUPK on the command of General Yohani, you don't get unalived for what they can. In basketball back in the day when we was kids, someone used to call travel or call, out of bounds or something like that, or double dribble, and you say, no, that's a false call. That's a false call. No, that ain't right. You understand? Like you won't even have to deal with false calls of stolen valor when you earn the valor. But they just don't want to see it on your black ass. You understand? And that's something we learned from this. You understand? Take this in. All right. But that's it for that time. That's all I got.
Now you have
got anything else, or you want to hit the next topic?
We going to hit it's up to Karat. We can hit the next one if you want to. You know what I'm saying? I think you hit it right on the head. We don't realize we're around damn predators. We're around predators. You know what I'm saying? And don't realize that we the food and we walk around, all seasoned up, greased up, seasoned up. Don't realize that we on the menu. You feel me? But yeah, I'm surviving if y'all are.
All right. What's the next topic? Anybody in the audience got anything to say about that? Anybody typing there?
I saw Princess Nazama said the white man's the devil the Bible speak of. Yeah, absolutely correct. Yeah, that's
y'all want to get into of course the troops in DC.
DC? Okay.
Yeah.
No doubt. Yeah, definitely. So that's the one with oh yeah, we there. You should play this one from the beginning, Cora.
I think so. Yeah, kind.
No sweat. Now y'all gonna have to bring me up to speed on this one. I ain't so up to speed on this one.
So like, yeah, the video just showed troops in DC in different areas. You know what I'm saying? Like, the them in groups, you know what I'm saying, with their tank machines and all that stuff. That they really don't be talking too much. They just talk about the different areas that they in. It's you ain't gotta play too much in the beginning. It's just a short part.
Type shit.
And
But
just to kind of add to that, I was gonna say just to kind of add to that, it's illegal. You know what I'm saying? It's called Posse Comitatus. They got a Posse Comitatus Act where it's illegal to bring United States military servicemen and women, you know what I'm saying, the police, the United States. That's called Posse Comitatus. That's against the Constitution, right? So unless in the case of martial law, so what Trump is doing is illegal, but he's pretty much taken over the city of DC, taking over the city, the law enforcement there. The mayor done bent down and she done kissed the ring. You know what I'm saying? Everybody's allowed him to come in and take over the city, even though the city is at a 30-year historical low when it comes to crime. 30-year historical low when it comes to crime. They lower than the national average. You look at everybody else in the country, and DC's crime rate is actually lower. But so now what they've done is made it illegal to be homeless. You know what I'm saying? So now you're going over, kicking over people's tents and snatching up the only little homes that they have. You feel me? Because now it's illegal for you to even be poor and be homeless in America. You feel me? So what he's doing is illegal. He called in the National Guard for this. You know what I'm saying? I did a story on my TikTok, on ISUPK VA's TikTok, where at the same time, the day that he called him in, it was a lot of floods like in Tennessee and the Midwest, whatever, right? And it unalived a couple of people, trucks and vans and shit stranded on the highway. And instead of the National Guard being there to actually help people where they were needed, you got them in DC, you know what I'm saying, harassing poor Blacks, Latinos, and Native American Indians and homeless people, you know what I'm saying? So just to kind of give you a backdrop of what he's out there doing, it's illegal. It's all with the poor. Now they can't be out on the street anymore, right? He don't want them to be out on the street at all. So they either have to go to these different rehabilitation centers that he's sending them to, or they're gonna send them to these concentration camps, or they're gonna actually put them in jail. You know what I'm saying? As a result of them being poor. So if you're already homeless, you already don't have money. Now I'm finna lock you up. Now you get locked up. That's money. That's fines. That's fines and fees and lawyers and stuff that you don't have. So now you're finna be in there indefinitely. You know what I'm saying? You're finna be in there indefinitely, and it's just another way to send out people to these damn concentration camps called detention centers. You know what I'm saying? I yield right there.
No sweat, no sweat. So we got this video. We'll go ahead and play that for a bit. Let me know if y'all have any issues with the audio or anything. I could fix that. Don't let it run too long.
At D.C. landmarks tonight, a growing number of National Guard troops. Across neighborhoods, federal officers not just patrolling, but executing warrants.
Crime is rampant in D.C. It's rampant in our generally blue-run cities, and they've got to do something about it.
The White House now says the National Guard operations have been expanded to 24/7, not just evening hours. For the Guard, at least, it appears aimed at a visual deterrent effect. The administration looking to make examples of suspects after video of a man throwing a sandwich at a federal officer, then running away, went viral. He's now charged with felony assault. The Attorney General says he worked at the Justice Department and was fired. Today, D.C.'s police.
It's a lot, Taiwan.
Go ahead. Go ahead.
Nah, I was gonna say, so again, now you think about the millions and millions of dollars, you know what I'm saying, which is about to be billions of dollars to call the National Guard in when they're not needed. A 30-year historical low, you know what I'm saying, of crime. So again, it's not needed. It's just to harass poor people. Last time I checked, it's been about 250 something odd arrests. That was yesterday, the last time I checked. So I don't know how many they locked up since last night or whatever, right? That guy that threw that sandwich, sandwich, this is white man 101. He works for the Department of Justice, I think. You know what I'm saying? I think he works for the department. So he done got drunk, got out there, you know what I'm saying? He done got drunk, got out there, just like the lawless devil that he is. He's the one committing the damn crime, throwing sandwiches at people. You feel me? And this is the white man. So we get the blame for it. You are constant blacks, Latinos, and Native American Indians. When it's your people, that's the crime. You know what I'm saying? All the pedophiles is in the White House. You know what I'm saying? They ain't brought out them damn Epstein files yet. They ain't brought out the Epstein list yet. You know what I'm saying? But you harassing poor people. But you ain't doing nothing about the real crime. Trump is a 34-time convicted felon. Ain't nobody looking at the felon. I yield.
Nah, I was just agreeing with you. Yeah, like damn, man. You want to clean up crime in DC? Start at what is it, 1600 Pennsylvania Avenue?
1600 Pennsylvania. Facts.
A goddamn a damn Universal Studios villain in the goddamn Lex Luthor.
It's a lot.
It's
a lot. You know what I mean? This is what I'm saying with like, so these oppressors are gonna fight each other. You know what I'm saying? Everybody's tax money that they're paying is going to, gotta pay for him sending these soldiers in here. And these devils that's walking around here is seeing that. That's what it's making them mad. You know what I'm saying? Because, and it's for nothing. You know what I'm saying? Like your officer Yugadar said, DC crime rate has the lowest in the past 30 years. You know what I'm saying? You think these devils don't know that? They know that. Everybody knows Trump is lying. You know what I'm saying? And there's devils out here that see that. It's like, yo, what are you doing? You know what I'm saying? And this is what you get. More crime. Him sending the National Guard into DC created more crime. You know what I'm saying? Because he wants to oppress blacks, Hispanics, and Native Indians. Commander General Yohannes said that you oppressors think that Trump is not going to come for you, is not going to beat up on you too. He is going to beat up on you. Trump already said he's going to take away your guns. You know what I'm saying? You forgot about that. You think Trump not gonna do that?
Facts.
You throwing that sandwich out there?
Facts.
That is more evidence for Trump to say, you know what? We got to take their guns. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, because they're fighting the police now. It's not no blacks and Hispanics out there that's fighting the National Guard, throwing sandwiches. You know what I'm saying? At ICE or National Guard. It's other oppressors, and now he's going to make decisions off of these oppressors doing stuff that'll only affect blacks, Hispanics, and Native Indians. And guess what? There's a hurricane coming. You know what I mean? who you think that you think that hurricane is, like, they gotta understand, man. When all of this stuff in the earth is happening, every time you see these oppressors make a move to come up against the children of Israel, it's like another move is made, you know what I mean, to come up, but you know what I mean, to wipe them out or to show them, you know what I'm saying, the Most High's power. But maybe the hurricane's not going to do something. Maybe it's not. You know what I mean? Maybe we got to wait till another time. You know what I mean? But at the same time, we see things happening to them every time the heat is getting turned up on us. It gets turned up on them. I land my plane.
Hey, Salaki, if I may, it's something real heavy that you said though. When you talk about, oh yeah, most
Say it again, sir.
But no, it's something real heavy that you said about how he increases the crime and that he said in his first term, he coming for their guns. And it just so happened, I read today, you know what I'm saying? I guess the National Guard that they had deployed out there, they weren't weaponized. They didn't have firearms on them yet. Well, as of today, now they're gonna be carrying firearms and live ammunition on them. You know what I'm saying? So again, that sandwich that he threw, you know what I'm saying? They're gonna use that as an excuse to say that they got to protect themselves now. So yeah, so you are absolutely correct when you said that, Kara. I'll land right there.
God damn.
Facts.
It ain't too much more on that. I mean, I could play the video some more just to kind of give it some more context or some scope. Quara, you saw this video. You keep playing it. You on mute.
You muted.
Oh, Salaki, I looked through it briefly. I only looked at the beginning because the beginning really showed the visuals for the National Guard and what we was talking about.
Yeah.
If you want to play a little bit of more, we can see what they say and then stop it. I know we got another story with the cartel, and I don't know if we got visuals with that one though.
Hey, Salaki, Officer Shala. One thing you notice in the beginning of that video, you notice of where they at. If you look at any of the videos of them online or Instagram, people in the hood, you know what I'm saying, reporting, they in the hood. You know what I'm saying? They in the hood. They where the poor at. They also in that video, they down there in Union Station. You know what I'm saying? When I went to Union Station yesterday to pick up the brother on our way to camp in DC, we was out there in camp in DC. I saw this same scene set up right here. That's right out front of Union Station right there. You know where they weren't at, Officer Asha? You know where we didn't see no National Guards at?
The White House.
Nah, Salakia. At H&7 in Chinatown. In Chinatown, we didn't see no ICE down there in Chinatown. We didn't see no National Guard down there in Chinatown. Go ahead.
No, I was gonna say you absolutely
we
right.
see them down there in Chinatown.
Yeah, and Salaki, I forgot. I wanted to say this real quick. You know what, Officer Aishala? We they beefing with China. You would think the National Guard would be down in Chinatown patrolling the streets, making sure the going to every hip hop chicken and jewelry store, making sure they ain't making no bombs in there. You know what I'm saying? Like Commander General Hunter said, we need to start profiling these heathens. You know what I'm saying? They profiling us. We need to start profiling them. And I mean, and don't feel no type of way when you profile them because it will protect you because it looks like there's a pattern. You know what I mean?
Yeah, for sure.
Facts.
You in the middle. No, go ahead, sir.
No, I was just gonna say the scripture you brought out earlier from the book of Deuteronomy about this is a nation with a fierce countenance. Like this National Guard that's deployed to DC is the size of most countries' entire fucking military. You know what I'm saying? Like their whole military is what Trump could just bring into DC and just, you know, just exact hell on the Lord's chosen people. On top of ICE being,
Man.
you know what I mean, deployed.
Facts.
Like it's all such a show of force and just such a display of aggression and power and just military fortitude. It's disgusting, man. And you know what? Here's the thing. If you're not in ISUPK, you'll be impressed by these numbers. You understand? You'll look at these kinds of things. You'll look at deployment of ICE. You'll look at the ramped up what with the uniforms, you know what I mean? The combat gear that the regular police are being, you know what I mean, provided. And look at all of these things, and you'll see a sense of power. You'll see a sense of military might. But here's the thing: when you understand the God of the Bible, man, the God of the Bible, in terms of the children of Israel, those are things that don't mean a goddamn thing, man. Those are things that don't scare nobody. You understand? Like all of that does not change my day to day whatsoever. You understand? Now, granted, again, I'm here on the Eastern Shore of Maryland. You know what I'm saying? They haven't deployed the goddamn National Guard here yet, but Trump did list Maryland and Baltimore as the next places that will be occupied by the National Guard to try to get things under control because things are so out of control. And what he means by things are out of control is your black ass needs to get in order and understand that we got the military might to beat the brakes off everybody in your neighborhood. You understand? Everybody in your set, everybody in your family, everybody in your community, everybody, you know, that you see. In the ISUPK, we understand, according to the Bible, that those are like things that are red flags or things that God says, yeah, so what? They have all of that. All you gotta do is obey me, and I'll wipe all of that out in the blink of an eye. Just like he did in Egypt. Just like he did to Pharaoh, the biggest military might and the greatest kingdom on the earth at the time. Just like he wiped Pharaoh and his military out in a snap, like Officer Korah brought out earlier. There will be other captivities and other places that we're dispersed at that what he did to Egypt will seem like a small fry. You get what I'm saying? Like it'll seem like a nothing compared to what he's going to do to those other captivities. You understand? Right now, everybody knows the story of Moses and, you know, the Israelites in Egypt and Pharaoh. Let my people go. They've made movies about it. You know what I'm saying? Hollywood has done, you know, hella renditions of it. You understand? But the world knows what God did to the Egyptians for the children of Israel in their captivity to free them. Well, the scripture that Officer Korah brought out is talking about how, yeah, the Most High was notorious for freeing us from those wicked Egyptians. No one's going to remember what he did to the Egyptians when he gets done doing what he's going to do to the oppressor today. You understand? But what he does to the Lord's chosen people. You understand? And that's why I was into that. You understand? We kind of getting short on time.
It's a lot.
Hey, but
Go ahead, brother.
No, go ahead, sir.
no, you can go ahead, Korah.
Say it again. It's kind of static.
Go ahead, Korah.
Somebody. All right. It's my I wanted to bring out the scripture of Proverbs chapter 16, verse 18. Because like
Most High Christ.
it is we all see that he's very prideful. You know what I'm saying? Like we all see how prideful Trump is. We even see the video with the veteran and the white man
have the audacity to take his patch, to steal his patch out of his bag, and then stand back and adjust his arm, his handgun, like he's facing a dangerous man. You know what I mean? Like I'm being the hero, and even talking to the people like it's okay. You know what I'm saying? Trump is so powerful sitting in his seat, sending an army to clean up DC. You know what I'm saying? And we know that it was a lie that he told us. You know what I'm saying? The crime in DC was a lie. Everybody knows it. You know what I'm saying? But they won't take their foot off of blacks, Hispanics, and Native Indians. And they know Commanding General Yohana. And they watch him, they know and hear the truth that we putting out here. It's their pride. But the Most High have something for that. The Most High tells you in Proverbs 16 and 18, you know what I'm saying, that pride goeth before destruction. You know what I'm saying? All that you see Trump in America doing, you know what I'm saying? Not only just Trump, like Yagadar said, America, all the oppressors and baby devils and she devils all around, all of the evil that you see them doing, know that pride, that great pride, you know what I'm saying? That pride to make America great, that white pride, it's gonna come, and then destruction will come. And it says, and an haughty
That's right.
spirit before a fall. You know what I'm saying? That haughty spirit, after that, there'll be a fall of America. You know what I'm saying? I'll land my plane.
That's right, man.
And
Get
look,
that
I just
brother.
wanted to add something. Like, yeah, get that brother in. You know what I'm saying? I just wanted to add something to kind of what both of y'all said, talking about how powerful, you know what I'm saying, the Most High is, and how each time he freed us from these captivities. You know what I'm saying? How it's gonna be light work when they talk about, you know, they won't be talking about Egypt no more. It's gonna be light work. That'll be the small thing compared to what he's gonna do to America. But that starts with blacks, Latinos, and Native American Indians coming back to these laws, statutes, and commandments. And one of those laws is you pay your tithes. You pay your tithes. You know what I'm saying? And for generations, we've been giving our tithes away to wicked men. And because we've given our tithes away to wicked men, we've gotten wicked results. You know what I'm saying? When Officer Ashala was bringing up how the Trump can bring in that many military and spend that many millions and billions of dollars over the weekend. They were at on a I think 16-hour schedule. Now they're on a 24-hour schedule. 24 hours of clock, money, millions of dollars, billions of dollars. And you know why he's able to do that? He's able to do that off the tithe that you pay to America, off the tax money that you pay to America. When the Bible says you're supposed to pay that tithe money to Commander General Yohana, it's supposed to come in here. So you want to combat what this devil is doing in the earth? Well, you got to come. You can only fight evil with good. You know what I'm saying? You can just like the superhero movies. You know what I'm saying? If the superhero don't throw that cape on, don't fight his demons and come out there and fight the bad guy wins. You know what I'm saying? We've been paying the bad guy the whole time, and we wonder why the bad guy keeps winning. We pay the bad guy to police us in our own neighborhood. We pay the bad guy to pull us over at the traffic stop. We pay the bad guy to cut off SNAP, Medicare, your food benefits, your health benefits. We pay them to do that. That's what we pay them for. We pay them to send ICE into our neighborhoods. We pay them to send the National Guard in our neighborhoods when crime is at a 30-year low. You feel me? We need to be paying that 10% to the Most High, like he told us. And you know what I'm saying? We would have some sort of, you know what I'm saying, resources to fall back on in this time right here. You know what I'm saying? When ICE come in, imagine if you didn't have to worry about going to the damn Home Depot looking for a job, right? Because we got funds in here. You done paid your tithes to Commander General Yohana. You know what I'm saying? So we know they out there looking for you. We ain't got to expose ourselves like that to this damn devil just to eat in this kingdom anymore. You know what I'm saying? Pay your damn tithes. You know what I'm saying? I yield right there.
That's right. You ain't said a damn thing wrong. Salakia, Esau take more than 10%. Salakia. Caesar take more than 10%. All the Lord wanted 10. All the Lord want to see you fork over is 10. Ishra. 1/10. You know what I'm saying? 10 cents on the dollar. You know?
Esau wanted all. He wanted all. Yeah. And he wants you to live in fear. You know what I'm saying?
Esau cold as hell, man. You know.
He gonna he gonna take the taxes, then he gonna charge your fees on everything. You got a county fee, you got a county sticker. You know what I'm saying? You pay for your water, you pay for your air, you pay for your gas, you pay for the electric, you pay for your rent, you pay for your mortgage, you pay for a damn easy pass fee if you want to try to get to work on damn time. You gonna pay. You know what I'm saying? Esau want way more than 10%. And we don't mind giving it to him, you know what I'm saying? Because we just as we like that pride officer Corral was talking about. That we don't became proud when we don't have anything to be proud of. The devil really don't have anything to be proud of either, but that's just that's
you breaking up,
just his
Officer
character. That's
Yagadar.
just how he
You breaking up, Officer
is. So he's
Yagadar.
proud of crime. You know what I'm saying? We don't have anything to be proud of.
Oh, Lord.
What's going on? What's going on?
Show by myself.
Am I back?
Ooh, wee. It's terrible. It's terrible. Good night. Maybe it's just me. I don't know. Maybe I got terrible connection.
Right now,
You feel like crazy people, you know, people that they call crazy.
I don't even think
People that they call crazy, they think everybody else is crazy.
No, Salaki, he is breaking up. Younger dog, you are breaking up real bad, sir. You're not crazy.
Okay, no sweat. I'm like,
so
damn, maybe it's
the
me.
water.
Plot twist.
Yeah, I think it's me.
No sweat. We got to get through this show. We got 10 more minutes. We got one more topic to cover, man. The cartel. We kind of hit on it last week. Trump, you know what I mean? Again, Trump wants to battle every goddamn thing that he sees that ain't white people. So he has to battle immigration, more specifically, immigration as it pertains to, the so-called Mexicans or the so-called Latinos, right? Like all of that is what ICE has been activated to deal with. ICE ain't been activated to deal with the illegal immigrations in Chinatown. He ain't been activated to deal with the illegal immigration in the damn hotel and the damn corner store, 7-Eleven, Dunkin' Donut industry. They ain't been activated to deal with the so-called Africans or the damn Hamites when it comes to the damn taxi cabs and all kinds of other, silly economic, slices that they delve in. It's specifically for the tribe of Issachar. You know what I'm saying? And working in the fields in America, bringing the damn, the produce that America requires to live. Goddamn Donald Trump. He done waged this war. Oh, you back? I don't know if it's better or not. So yeah, we got one more topic, man. Again, with Donald Trump, again continuing this war on the Lord's chosen people. He's showing the people that voted for him, his constituency, that he is absolutely against the Lord's chosen people, the nation not desired. He's got the damn goddamn National Guard and the reserves deployed in DC to basically clean up all the black crime. And it's ironic that we just saw a video of a white man throwing a damn sub on one of these National Guard soldiers or whatever.
Damn ham sandwich.
Damn
Ham and cheese
sandwich. with
sandwich.
hella mayo.
Extra mayo. You know how they like their stuff, man.
Mayo.
Ham and cheese with extra mayo. With extra mayo. Hey, Salakia, remember I forget what's the movie where the dude was playing the man, it wasn't Austin Powers, it was the black version, like when he had the afro, and when he ate, he was they tried to turn him white when he ate the mayonnaise, when he put the mayonnaise on the sandwich, he wasn't you know what I'm talking about?
Yeah, with Eddie Griffin.
Yeah, they put the extra
Undercover brother.
Undercover brother. They put the extra mayonnaise on his sandwich.
That's it. Salakia. But no, we're gonna get into this cartel thing. Trump has to stop the cartel from pumping all the drugs in America. I mean, so he has to go hurt and unalive and just just really exact all kinds of vengeance and American fury on the cartel. So we got a video on that. That's the last one. It's a lot. This a Quran. This video says that Trump got a big win in his fight against the cartel.
It's only saying he got a big win because a lot of people have been signing up for ICE. I don't know, and when I watched the video, it looks like the people that's going to be going up that he's sending to fight the cartel or ICE agents. And it's saying that he got 100,000 people to sign up to be ICE agents. So that's a win.
Got you. So,
and Salaki, if I may,
no, go ahead.
No, I was saying the reason why that job, you know what I'm saying? That job is like $100,000 job now. That job is $100,000 job. They're not looking for no requirements, no background, none of that. Come on in and hurt your people. And it's coming with a $52,000 bonus. So you coming in, you know what I'm saying, 150 racks if you want to be an ICE agent. I don't know if y'all watch South Park. South Park, you know what I'm saying? You know, South Park been going in on the Trump administration. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, they did a little joint on it, how, anybody can come in and be ICE. You feel me? But that's why they're getting so many people to sign up for it, though. So, like, yeah.
Yeah, no sweat. All right, so yeah, we're gonna I guess they done. So where is this war against the cartel taking place? Is it is that taking place on like American soil? Is it taking place at the borders, or are they going to Mexico? Like try and scrap with these dudes. What's do you guys know that, or help me?
I don't know exactly where they come. Go ahead, sir.
No, I think it's a little bit delayed, but if they actually trying to go on Mexico's soil, the president, you know what I'm saying, of Mexico said it won't be no invasion from America. So they actually trying to invade another country, you know what I'm saying, invade another country on their soil. And if you know anything, a couple of years back, America been trying to invade Mexico. What a lot of people don't know about Mexico, Mexico has one of the largest silver mining industries in the world. You know what I'm saying? So because of those resources, because they're getting ready for World War III, and because again, America is squadding up right now. They've been wanting to encroach and invade Mexico. But yeah, they trying to go on their soil, I don't want.
Okay, no sweat. So jurisdiction is out the damn window, huh? You know what I'm saying? Like I remember a time where you know what I mean, boundaries meant something. Now here's the irony. They want them to stay the hell out of America. You understand, and respect America's boundaries. But here they go, tiptoeing into Mexico. To hell with your boundaries. The oppressor is a hypocrite. The oppressor is one that if you let talk long enough, they'll absolutely contradict and show their hypocrisy. Which is why Donald Trump is such a perfect poster child for America, because he's such a vanguard for justice. Meanwhile, he's a 34 or 36 count felon. You understand? Like this
34,
is the
34.
This is the vessel that it's so wicked. It's not worth trying to fix. You understand? It's not it's not worth the effort and energy to try to make it straight. You just got to let it be wicked. Let it go ahead and just be as wicked and stupid and diabolical as it wants to be. And you focus your energy on loving your people. You understand? All the energy that we exhaust trying to serve in their military to become a hero to them. Imagine pouring all of that boot camp all of those deployments, all of that time at sea, all of that, all of those getting stationed abroad, all that time. Imagine you put that time in the ISUPK under Command of General Yohana, where all of that effort and energy is going to be funneled to Blacks, Latinos, and Native Americans. You understand how much more fruitful your time on this earth will be? The brother in the wheelchair put Lord knows how many years into his service to Esau to what? Go sit on a boardwalk in America and get gunned down for wearing the shit that he earned in the military? I mean, come on. Like this place we live in is hell. You understand? You ain't gotta die to go to hell. We live in it. You understand? And we're lost and we're confused. We don't know what to do. We're running into all these other philosophies and doctrines trying to find some meaning to life. When if you're a Black, Latino, or Native American, your meaning to life is serving the Most High and being an Israelite, living like the Most High wants his children to live. Instead, we sacrifice that for the love. What the Bible said, why trimmest thou thy ways to seek their love? Why the hell are you going to go throw away everything Black, you know what I'm saying, to try to earn their love, and what? To still be hated, to still be shot at, to still be rounded up, to still be put in concentration camps, to still be put in on reservations, to still be put in cages, to still be deported. All that effort. Listen, coming to the ISUPK under Command of General Yohana, put your brick in. The kingdom cometh not with observation. You want Christ to return and put this earth in check? Bring them back. How do you bring them back? Turn back to the Most High. Where do you learn how to turn back to the Most High? In the ISUPK under Command of General Yohana. I mean, it's pretty much that's straightforward. I mean, that's the steps. That's the process. That's where all roads lead. You understand? And not none of these fake Israelite groups, not none of these other fake philosophies and doctrines and these other religions. I mean, we've tried and tasted all those roads. A lot of y'all support Dr. Umar Johnson. Blackity Black, King Kong consciousness, Pan-Africanism, Marcus Garvey, Frederick Douglass, you know what I'm saying, champion of the world. And he is in a he's in a pickle right now. I'm not going to say I'm enjoying watching his destruction, but at the same time, I am enjoying the, what do you call it? The evidence. You know what I'm saying? That Blackity Black Pan-African nonsense amounts to nothing. It sounds good, but it's not anything that benefits Blacks, Latinos, or Native Americans. You know what I'm saying? Like coming into the truth and really turning back to the Most High is the only solution. Everything outside of it is a joke. It's a joke. It's a scam. It's a hustle. It's fraud. And the consequences of it are dire. They're severe. Just like you'll see with Donald Trump and all his militias. You understand? You know, that's like it's all evident. So I'm gonna go ahead and share this screen unless anybody else got anything to say beforehand.
No, you got it out of one.
No sweat.
Let's go right now to former Deputy National Security Advisor under President Trump, KT McFarland. KT, it's great to see you again. Thank you for joining us. What is your take on Griff Jenkins reporting here?
You know, this is really significant for several reasons. I mean, one is getting bad guys off the street. That's good. But it's also a real symbol of the success of President Trump's foreign policy to date, because you now have the Mexican president who is cooperating. Previous Mexican president, as Griff pointed out, didn't cooperate. This president is cooperating, and cooperating in several different ways. One, helping us seal the border with the fentanyl traffic that's coming over, but she's now volunteering these bad guys, you know, cartel members, to the United States. Now, why is she doing that? because everybody's starting to take President Trump really seriously. Previous presidents could threaten, say, we want this to happen.
Salakia, they jumping out the back of a moving truck right there. That's a U-Haul. or a Penske or something like that. They jumping out of the back of a damn box truck.
That's absolutely a Penske, and there's no seatbelts. No seatbelts.
You're breaking the damn law.
You know what else that seemed like?
Go ahead.
That seemed like it's very familiar. It seemed like with what they call the Patriot Front. Seems like with something that the Patriot Front would do. I mean, jump out the back of a U-Haul or Penske. You know what I mean?
It's a sport to them.
No.
It's like a damn game of hide and go seek or manhunt. Like you said, the wicked are estranged from the womb. Like they don't even understand why they choose this career path. Like they don't know it's something internal that makes them want to hunt what America deems as the bad guys. You understand? And disproportionately, it's the Black, Latinos, and Native Americans that are the bad guys that they get to hunt and abuse and brutalize and lock up and handcuff and throw away. And they love this shit. This is a sport to them. This is game to them. You understand? They're hyped up like the damn like like when damn Ray Lewis used to come out of that tunnel for the Baltimore Ravens.
Yeah.
The damn squirrel joint. I imagine they had somebody just getting them just as hyped before they loaded up and headed out to execute whatever type of raid this is.
You know they did. You know they did. Ready, go.
Come on, man.
John said America thought that we were in debt and we need some financial help. You know what I'm saying? And America voted for Trump, thinking that this rich man will help us get us out of debt and fix our financial problems. When Trump is a racist. You know what I mean? Trump came into office to show you who his father and his father's father and who his father's father's father taught him to hate and taught him how to go hunt and get. That's what they voted for. They thought they was gonna get some financial business type savvy guy that was gonna make America powerful through making jobs and decreasing the debt. Well, no, Trump had other ideas. And what's crazy, that's what Black America thought. That's what Black America, Blacks, Hispanics, and Native Indians thought that that when they voted that he was going to fix the debt. You know what I'm saying? And get them more jobs. These oppressors, these devils out here, they knew exactly who they was voting for. They knew that they was going to vote for a racist that is going to get these Blacks and Hispanics in line. You know what I'm saying? And this is what we got.
Hey, Salakia. I would say he did fix the debt though. He fixed his own damn debt. I saw a report yesterday. Trump done made $304 billion since he been in office this term. So yeah, he got somebody money right. It just wasn't America's. You know what I'm saying? I yield.
He did that the first time he was in presidency. He made a rack of money. You understand? Like he damn for sure gonna look out for his own interests. But before becoming the president, Donald Trump had hella bankruptcies and whatnot going on that end. He's a failed businessman. And again, he sold America this dream that everybody's going to be rich and winning. When I say everybody, just like the Constitution, all men don't mean all men. All men don't mean every single individual. All men, according to the Constitution, was talking about the so-called, colonizer, right? So when Donald Trump promises America that they're going to be winning, he can't deliver on that. So what he does instead is he satisfies their palate to feel superior to someone, anyone, anything. So he shows them, look, you rural white Americans working in the damn coal mines of goddamn West Virginia and Pennsylvania and Iowa and all these states, all these rural hillbilly rednecks, you're going to feel superior to the people that we are activating the military to execute abuse. You understand? Abuse. Just like that damn, and it's all in line. Just like that stolen valor, where that white man shot the black man in the wheelchair. Every ICE raid I've seen is damn near the misunderstanding of stolen valor, or the misunderstanding of citizenship, the misunderstanding of immigration. Do you know that when it came to some of these so-called ICE apprehensions, they were apprehending people that were on their way to and from immigration hearings to get their shit authorized. You get what I'm saying? Or to contest whether or not how to get their shit up. Like they were waiting outside the courthouse for you to arrive or for you to leave from your hearing to lock you the hell up and drag you off as though you're some sneaky immigrant that's sneaking around when you appeared at the hearing that's required for immigration. This is what you can expect going forward, man. A completely emboldened American white society when it comes to stepping on the Lord's chosen people. This is what gives them the satisfaction. This is their oxygen right now. Because here's the thing. Things are going to hit the fan. You understand? Like, it is going to be, it's almost like they can sense the coming of a type of turmoil that will be out of their control. And you can hear it in the rhetoric with China. You can hear it in the rhetoric with Russia, that things for America are going to change as they know it. But in the meantime, because everything, because this certain doom is on the way, in the meantime, I'll settle for the satisfaction, for the misery of what the world considers the undesirables, which universally is the so-called blacks, so-called Native Americans, and the so-called Latinos. And I'll land it there. I'll play videos more if y'all got it. You want
get
me
that
to.
brother. Get that out hand. Sign Christ.
No sign Christ.
Well, if anybody else ain't got nothing else to say, you got something to say. It's about 9:15 right now.
Oh Lord, time. Where'd it go?
You know what I'm saying? I did want to, if y'all got time, I did want to bring out one scripture before we left. If that's too wild.
Baba Kasha, please, sir.
Because I think it kind of sums up, you know what I'm saying, these damn devils. You feel me? Hold on, I'm gonna pull it up on here and change it. But it's Psalms chapter 55, verse 20. Think about this damn oppressor, you know what I'm saying? It don't matter how we, Officer Sha'ala talked about it, Karat talked about it, no matter what kind of service we give to this country, you feel me? They're gonna see us a certain way. And we have got to get that through our head. You know what I'm saying? There's nothing you can do to make them look. Nothing at all. You know what I'm saying? So the scripture I want to get was Psalms 55 and 20. He have put forth his hands against such that have, hold on, where everybody else go? Salakia.
I was
that was you breaking it.
That was
you breaking it down, man. That was your spotlight.
Lakia, I was just trying a little something.
That was it.
Yeah, that's the one. I didn't know if it was something I did. Salakia. But Psalms 55 and 20. He hath put forth his hands against such as be at peace with him. He has broken his covenant. Every covenant, you know what I'm saying, that America claimed that they had, they broke it. They broke all the covenants with the Native American Indians. They broke 40 acres and a mule. They broke reparations. They broke all the covenants that they were supposed to have because they're not an honorable people. And then when you at peace with them, they are at war with you. You know what I'm saying? That's something we got to keep in mind. We don't believe that. We don't realize that. We think that, you know what I'm saying, we can actually garner, you know what I'm saying, some kind of respect or love or admiration from this person when we can't. Psalm 55:21, it says that the words of his mouth were smoother than butter. You sign that paper, you sign that oath, you about to join a military, you give your life, you give your service, you fly their flag, you know what I'm saying? They words are smoother than butter. You're gonna get VA loan, you're gonna get, you know what I'm saying? You're gonna get a retirement check. All this stuff sounds so good. You're gonna go out and vote, you're gonna get democracy now. Like Officer Corral was saying, you're gonna vote for Trump, he's gonna fix the economy. You know what I'm saying? Solve all your problems. They up there be trying to act like they General Muhammad, damn it. You know what I'm saying? We're gonna solve all your problems, but they be lying the whole time. You feel me? They say that God loves everybody. You know what I'm saying? God loves everybody. I think the Americans' motto on Statue of Liberty is to bring your sick. Bring your homeless. You know what I'm saying? Yet and still you done made it illegal to be homeless. You know what I'm saying? You shooting the sick in a damn chair in a wheelchair. You feel me? You locking up the Latinos, you jumping out the damn back of a Penske truck, you know what I'm saying, to lock up the Latinos, but you'll lock one of us up for riding around without a damn seatbelt on. You feel me? It says the words of his mouth were smoother than butter. You know what I'm saying? But war was in his heart. We know and hear that when that Bible says heart, it's talking about his mind. You know what I'm saying? It don't matter what they say to you, how much they smile in your face, how much they see you on job, on the slave, and hey, how you doing? You know, don't ever fall for that mess. You know what I'm saying? Like Officer Charlotte said, you know what I'm saying? That brother gave up who knows how many years. He got his patches on his chest. He got the flag on the wheelchair. And even with all of that, they still see him as the enemy, and war is in their heart. I'm gonna snatch the patch off your chest. I'm gonna go back and do 10 paces, nigga, like we got a duel. You know what I'm saying? And pull out the pistol and shoot your chest. You know what I'm saying? And war is in his heart. This is who we are. Mexico is an ally of America. Canada is an ally of America. You know what I'm saying? Ukraine is an ally of America. Look how America treating them. War is in their heart. You know what I'm saying? Blacks, Latinos, Native Indians done built up this country. We built it. We sustain it. We the lifeblood that keeps it running. And everything you see in it comes from us. But yet and still war is in his heart. It says his words were softer than oil. And yet were they drawn swords. So, you know, we have got to wake up and realize the time that we are in. Our folks knew it fresh out of slavery. Fresh out of slavery, we knew and we realized that there's no appeasing this devil. You know what I'm saying? But because of integration, because of civil rights, because of that lying Christian church telling us that we are all God's children, we all bleed red, ain't nobody perfect, we let our guard down. We let our guard down, and now we see them as a friend. We believe those smooth words they say, but best believe those words are an act of war. You know what I'm saying? That's a declaration of war. Every time that he speaks to you, it's a declaration of war. You know what I'm saying? Our women unalive in 750,000 babies a year. That's a declaration of war. 2 million of us mass incarcerated in jail. That's a declaration of war. You know what I'm saying? You bring in National Guards in our neighborhoods. You know what I'm saying? When it's at when crime is at a 30-year low, that's a declaration of war. Dumping drugs in our neighborhood. You know what I'm saying? That's a declaration of war. And we have got to realize that these people are at war with us because they're at war with the Most High. That's why you have a Space Force program. They're getting ready to go to war with the Most High. And it starts with his children, keeping his children disconnected from who they are, keeping his children disconnected from their real power. That word God just means power. You know what I'm saying? We've been disconnected from our power too long. If you're in the Baltimore, DMV area, Eastern Shore area, you need to Google ISUPK near me. You need to get in these classes. You need to get in these classes as fast as possible. And time is running out. You know what I'm saying? Time is running out. If you're in the Virginia area, you know what I'm saying? You can call 757-550-1204. Time is running out. You don't have much time left. You know what I'm saying? You can call, you know what I'm saying, Chop the Cut. You know what I'm saying? There's the number scrolling on the screen right now. Yeah, you know what I'm saying? You can call that number, get with the school. You feel me? Get in these classes. We don't charge nothing to come in these classes. You know what I'm saying? You call 443-595-7875. You know what I'm saying? Call the school and you're going to get a real nigga on the phone. Ain't no AI answering our phone. You know what I'm saying? We don't got no AI money because you don't pay your damn time. So ain't no AI, ain't no Indians. These Indians answering the phone. You know what I'm saying? You're going to speak to a real nigga on the phone. You know,
get an officer or captain.
Yeah, you know, yeah, it's not going to be. My name is Bob. My name is Bob, and you know that nigga lying. You're not gonna get that when you call us. You feel me? You need to go ahead and get in touch with the school. You know what I'm saying? Call. Time is running short. You Black, Latino, Native American, Indian. I can't stress the importance of that. We are at war. Regardless if you know what I'm saying, you realize it or not, we at war. And you are the enemy of America, not these other people that they claim to be fighting. You know what I'm saying? And I land my plane right there. The water out of one.
The water. Get that brother in here, man. Brother. Man, well stated, man. Well stated. All right, Quora, you take us out, Salaki.
Man, yo, listen. This is another episode of Chop and Cut with Officer of 1,000, Aisha Allah. You know what I'm saying? Officer 500 Yagadar, myself, Officer 500 Kerala. Come and join us next Sunday at 7 o'clock. 7:30.
7.
You get in here at 7.
You just be here around 7.
Ready. Get your ass in here at 7.
What's up? I mean, remember to pay your tithe. You know what I'm saying? Right. Commander Jerry Yohana said, man, you need to pay our tithes, man. Make sure you pay your tithes. You know what I'm saying? And till next Sunday, Yahweh Shem Yasharak Thumb, Yahweh Shem. Shalom, Israel.
Hey, listen, brothers and sisters, man. If you like what you hear, hit the subscribe button, man. Subscribe to this channel. And also, please, go to isubk.com and pay your tithe. Drop me some cash so we can move around this planet like we need to, man, and do the things we need to do.
They're one West.